Well, hello everyone. We're back out here in Berea today for day 7 of Browns training camp, the day before the Browns head down to Columbus tomorrow night for their scrimmage at Ohio State. And we did have some news today. First of all, Mike Pettine told us that Johnny Manziel will take the first team reps, or a lot of the first team reps at the scrimmage tomorrow night, but it doesn't mean anything. Basically, he said Josh McCown is still firmly the starter, but this is just a way to take a look at some of the other quarterbacks. Yeah,
it's a good idea, and I think Johnny's looked pretty good the last 2 days. I think it's his best back-to-back days since he became Brown, as far as at least the camps that we've seen, so good for him.
Yeah, the lights are coming on for Johnny. I mean, you can just see that, he goes through his progressions. He really seems to know what to do in terms of changing the protections, reading defenses, and he's starting to look like a pro NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I think, again, coming from a spread offense and so much was thrown at him last year, and of course everyone knows about all the off-the-field issues. It does seem like he's maybe processing things a little quicker now. Maybe he had studied them but didn't understand them. He seems maybe he's grasping things a little bit better. So, yeah, baby steps, but in the right direction.
And he talked about today, you know what, football is my life. I'm just kind of keeping my head down, and that's all I'm doing. Just in terms of off-the-field stuff, just really trying to be dedicated to this game. These guys are noticing it, they're appreciating it, and it is starting to show up on the football field. So that's good for everyone involved. A couple of other news items. Barkevious Mingo underwent surgery today to repair a torn meniscus and arthroscopic knee surgery. He'll be out about a month. And it's another setback for Barkevious Mingo's career.
Every season since he's got here, you remember he missed almost all of training camp his rookie year. Last year, plays almost the entire season with one shoulder, and now this again. And it's just, yeah, you're right. It's just one tough break after another for him.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for him because, he really wanted to come in here and have 2 healthy shoulders this year, be able to try to wrap up, rush the passer a little bit more this season, and try to get things back on track for him. So we'll have to see how that goes going forward. Glenn Winston will also undergo arthroscopic surgery today. He'll be out a month. So the running backs are still beat up heading into this scrimmage.
Yeah, it's they're going to, I think, try to continue to get through with the guys that they have, but yeah, and the big thing, of course, Mary Kay, is just not having some of those young guys out there to getting those valuable reps like Duke Johnson, Malcolm Johnson. This is a really important learning time for them, and they're not there.
And when you go down to the scrimmage tomorrow in Columbus, Terrell Pryor will not be playing, Dwayne Bowe will not be playing, Duke Johnson. So it's not going to pack the same punch that I think a lot of people thought that it would. But still, all in all, there's a lot of people expected to turn out for that, and they will get some good work in. Yeah,
and it'll be good for some of these other guys like Sean Drone, some of these guys that are trying to make the team, that may get that opportunity. Other guys in the receiving corps, gives them a chance to step up, get a little bit more time. So you got to take advantage of the opportunities when you get them.
One guy that did come out and talk today, Brian Hartline, he has been out on the field every single day making play after play after play. I feel like he's rejuvenated in this Browns uniform back in Northeast Ohio, and I'm sure he'll have a big night tomorrow night.
I agree, Mary Kay. I think, like Johnny, although a lot different, I've really noticed Brian the last 2 or 3 days, just making plays all over the field, and that's good to see because that Browns receiving corps needs all the help it can get.
Shane Wynn, the Glenville young man, also has had a couple of really, really nice days, and at 5'6", he's coming out here and playing like a much bigger receiver, so definitely good for him. So we will have all the news from the scrimmage tomorrow night, so join us here on cleveland.com.